Final chat.
Okay, final chat is from Sarah B. Question for LWC crew. Where do you think the line is between cultural appropriation and mocking a culture?
I don't know, but I think Joe Louis just killed somebody.
Yeah, probably so.
Heard him do something.
Is he two?
Yeah.
It's
It's
testing the boundaries.
just some guy named Nantuk walks in. I can handle this. Look, this actually all started Cultural Appropriation Month. It all started from there was a sombrero party or a Taco Tuesday party at a school, and then people protested and said that it was racist, and none of the people who protested were Mexican.
Of course not.
And I was just saying, like, wait, it's racist to do a taco-themed tequila and sombrero party? And then we would see all of these stories that it was racist. I remember that one white girl had cornrows.
Yeah.
And she got the crap kicked out of her.
Yeah.
And I was saying, look, first off, it's ironic that the lead singer from Korn also did it. But
Still
like
doing
that is, so if someone is doing that as a hairdo, it's because they think it looks good.
Yeah.
If someone is throwing a taco-themed party, it's because it won out over other ethnic foods, to use the term. So I do believe that, honestly, what people accuse of being cultural appropriation is truly just appreciation. And I would say, same thing comedically. Comedically, you should be able to make fun of everybody. You certainly make fun of white people, and I think you should be able to. The Irish, the Italians, the Jews, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Koreans, the Vietnamese, not the Taiwanese, they don't exist. The blacks, the other blacks, the Middle Eastern, Lebanese, Persian, all of it. It should all be permissible. As far as appropriation, look, this is obviously done tongue-in-cheek. The whole point of this is it's tone-deaf people appreciating cultures, because the people who say they don't appropriate cultures but they appreciate cultures are doing so in such a pious way that is so patronizing that I think it's more offensive. I think it's more offensive for Nancy Pelosi to go out with her Desmond Tutu face dress scarf and act like she's doing some African dance than it is for me to say, I love tacos so much, I made it a day of the week.
Well, cultural appropriation is also what a melting pot is all about. That's what this country is. It's everybody combines it. The opposite of that is cultural segregation.
Multiculturalism.
Yes. So what we have here is exactly what we want, is the idea that we're all part of this. It's how stereotypes came from, humor, everything. Food, like the idea that people are being picketed because they're, I don't know, let's say they're German, they open a taco stand, and they're like, well, you can't have tacos. Why?
Right.
Yeah.
They love the food.
Yeah.
They got it from America, which is a melting pot.
Right. Is it appropriation that you dressed up like NWA?
No, I just thought I was black.
But guess what? If you were a kid today, you'd be afraid to do it.
Yeah.
What does that do? Creates more distance. We have a team of people here, right? We have Asian people who work.
I'm
we have
dressed
Korean.
as
we
a
have
girl.
Yes. Sailor Venus. We have Japanese. We have Korean. We have Colombian. We have French Canadian.
I prefer Okinawan.
We have Vietnamese.
Okinawan, fine.
Whatever, I don't care. But the point is, they all eat the same stuff all the time. Yeah, the Korean kid who uses chopsticks unironically, and then the Colombian does right next to him. And the next day, they're eating paella and stuff. No one cares. Now, the issue becomes when I actually wouldn't even say there's any level of appropriation that is offensive. The issue becomes when people are afraid. And we get to the point where they're going, ooh, should I not use chopsticks in front of the Asian? Or, ooh, should I not use the sponge bread, whatever it's called, with the Ethiopian? Because, really, he's from Zambia, but still, the continent's the same. That's just not good. And I don't believe that should apply to jokes, to humor. This gives us the ability to just draw attention to something that's so absurd.
Yeah.
And none of this, look, the least offensive part of anything we do is cultural appropriation.
Yeah, and you created this, right? You want to know why Donald Trump said Wu flu? It's because when he said it comes from China, you called him xenophobic, and he's like, all right, I have to double down. You know why Jordan Peterson exists? Because you forced him to say he, she, they. You forced him to do something. He's like, no, you can't do that. You're trying to tell us that doing something like having Taco Tuesday is offensive, and now we have to push back and go, no, it's not offensive.
And I'll leave you with this. That shit don't work on Jordan Peterson because he's already taken in all the facets of all the variables that could have, So we're glad to have him back. Hey, we're going to be back, at least I think so, YouTube on Monday, and of course here at Mug Club. Thank you so much for your support.
Yeah.
We love you. Cultural Appropriation Month next week. It's every Thursday because we don't have the budget to do it every day. We'll see you then.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.